local students aren't the only ones getting savvy when it comes to social media.
The Los Angeles Unified School District is turning to networking sites to communicate with students and parents.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Abrams, Social Media Director at LAUSD, with a look at what's happening now at LA schools that affects your family. Thanks to
YouTube, Facebook, and Pinterest, the school district's new social media director, Stephanie Abrams, is really getting the message out now.
Yes, and Stephanie is a former journalist and a familiar face around here. She joins us today to talk about how social media is helping to connect educators and students. Welcome. We know you so well, obviously.
Nice to sit down with friends. Thank you.
It is. Now, why social media and why bringing it to LAUSD? Why was there a need?
Well, LAUSD didn't have a news feed of its own, and they have so much going on in the various offices, and there was really no way to get the message out in a continual, updated way. So this has given each office that is doing so much a way to share that information. So that's part of it, but it's also to engage the parents, engage teachers and community members, allow for the transparency that people have been asking for quite a bit of time, and to inform, to give our own information out, because sometimes you can't depend on other media, even when it's fabulous. You can't depend on other media to get all the facts correct. So when you have your own news feed, you can make sure that the information gets out correctly. And what we're looking at now, those are some pictures.
Like a graduation, huh?
Yeah, those are some pictures from graduation. We highlighted an outstanding graduate every day of the graduation, and it was a nice way to share some of the accomplishments within LAUSD. And now we have that on different pages, but
so it sounds like you've already started the process.
Yes, we have.
And you also have your own television update?
Yeah, we have At LA Schools, which is a weekly 90-second look around the district. So we'll tell you about 4 major things that have happened over the past week and news stories that we'll be following for the following week, stories being events or policy updates, information you would need to know as a parent.
And I know you were talking about transparency, and that's really important because, first of all, there are issues that are good, and then there are going to be things that are going, you know, with budget cuts, with things that are going on.
Absolutely.
And you're keeping that open, correct? This is all about openness. So you were talking about the good and the bad that's going on.
Yes, the good and the bad, 100%. We address budget issues. We talked about rift situations. We talk about a variety of things. It's an open conversation for people to ask about just general questions. We posted the school calendar, and there was a lot of questions about that recently because people had gotten conflicting information, and it's changed. So it's just about being open and providing that kind of interaction. And we have a variety of channels in which we do that. As you showed, our At LA Schools update, that's on YouTube. That's also on KLCS TV. We also have Facebook, and you're seeing a little video of us scrolling on Facebook to show the various posts and the interaction. We have our own Twitter feed, At LA Schools, and then we have Pinterest. And one of the reasons we have Pinterest is because, as you know, Facebook and Twitter is a rolling feed. So once it's there, it's gone after you update it. And with Pinterest, you have grouped information on bulletin boards, and that's Twitter right there. But you have grouped information on bulletin boards that people can access at any time. So they were able to see, for example, all of the graduates from that we highlighted in one bulletin post. Whereas on Facebook, if you didn't see it that day, the next day, it was gone.
I can imagine this would really help parents who want to open the dialogue with their children. They'll know what's going on at school.
They will absolutely know what's going on at school. Not only what's happening at school, but all of the district decision making that's going on. And as information is updated, we're sharing that. We're talking about programs for homeless children. And there's so much happening at any given time. Sustainability projects, ways to save money for your schools. And the fact that all of a sudden we're not having styrofoam in our cafeterias anymore. So there's always these little updates that happen people are interested in hearing about.
And you know, when you're talking about social media, you're also talking about getting a response back. So how are you handling that? If somebody writes in and they have a complaint or they have a concern, are you getting back to them?
Absolutely, and everybody in the district is watching our social media channels because they're so excited about being part of this. So we're getting back to everybody, and I can certainly filter the comments that are on, and you'll notice if you look at the Facebook comments or Twitter comments, not all of them are positive, but we are responding to everything. And also what we found is that when we do make an effort to clear up misconceptions, people are generally switch the tone from antagonistic to friendly because they just needed to have that little piece of information in order to feel better about what was happening.
Well, good luck. It sounds like a great idea, Stephanie. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
For more information about the LAUSD and its new social media outreach, just go to our website. It's kcal9.com. You can click Seen on TV.
So good to see our friend here.